The BBC pulled Clive Myrie from the news at 10 for making jokes about Boris Johnson when he hosted last week's Have I Got News for You. The 58-year-old was removed from the evening news programme on Friday night at the last minute after bosses became concerned about accusations of anti-Tory bias during the BBC comedy chat show. Fronted by Ian Hislop and Paul Merton, Have I Got News for You saw Clive making jokes about Johnson's resignation. He quipped, after being found by the House of Commons committee to have lied repeatedly, Boris Johnson takes the opportunity to deny that he's ever been jogging or has a dog. Clive made the comment in regards to footage of Johnson out on a job with his pet dog. A source told The Times, there wasn't a specific joke which triggered the request. It was more to do with concerns that Clive was doing two very different types of programme within an hour of each other. There was possibly a bit of over-caution, which felt a bit over the top to most people in news. A BBC executive told The Mirror, it didn't feel right for Clive to go almost straight to the news when he'd just been making jokes. It was a tonal thing rather than due to anyone being overly anxious. Don't miss. Masterminds Clive Myrie admits he rejected invite twice out of fear. Latest, BBC's Clive Myrie details really hard challenges during new travel series. Interview, Clive Myrie sets records straight on backstabbing and gossiping with co-stars. Video, Gary Lineker, who faced a similar backlash and was temporarily axed from Match of the Day earlier this year following tweet he'd made about the government, has aired his view on Clive's axing. Taking to Twitter, he fumed, "Oh, for crying out loud. If the BBC ask Clive to present Have I Got News for You, he'll make political jokes." Radio presenter James O'Brien also weighed in, tweeting, the decision to pull Clive Myrie from news at 10 because had been hilarious on Have I Got News for You? Earlier the same evening is important. It shows how successfully vicious right-wing papers have cowed BBC executives into making decisions based on fear of being attacked. Clive's remarks came after Johnson's criticism of the Privileges Committee, who warned him he could be kicked out of Parliament over misleading MPs during the Partygate scandal. The former Prime Minister stated he was bewildered and appalled and called the process a kangaroo court. Clive joined Ian, Paul and other panellists on the show last week as they picked apart the week's headlines in the satirical programme. Have I Got News for You is available to watch on BBC iPlayer.